Since I was a jit, I knew I was a winner. I pray to God forgive me cause I'm a born sinner. Got more on my plate than a Thanksgiving dinner. Gotta save for rainy days cause shit do get thinner.
You know how we giving it up. It's your boy Jumpout L.O, and you tuned in to Check Your Mental. And today I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even want to get up from my bed. I woke up feeling a bit down. I didn't want to do nothing. And reason being is my friend's birthday. You know, he was killed 7 years ago. And those who've been following the channel and been following me and my music career knows that everything that I do started when he died. When he died, it was like I was reborn. When he died, my entire life changed. So every time his death date and his birthday comes, I get depressed, you know, I get down because I think about what life would have been if he would have been here. But then I can't dwell on that because my life completely changed since he died. I became a different person. I became a better human being. So sometimes it's crazy when you think about it, how the way God works. God's plan for me was different. He wanted me to have a different life. He didn't want that street life for me. He didn't want me to go that route. So he knew what was going to happen that was going to change me. And that was losing my friend, right? So I didn't want to record today. I didn't have nothing to talk about. So I just said, God, give me words. Give me words of encouragement. Give me words of wisdom. And give me something that I could share with my viewers that could help them and enlighten them. And what came to my mind was, check on your strong friends, right? Check on the ones that are always happy, jolly, the life of the party. Check on those people that are always trying to uplift everybody else. Because have you ever asked yourself, who is uplifting them when they're going through something? Because I speak from experience. I was that friend. I was that guy that was the life of the party. I always wanted to make sure everybody was happy. I always wanted to be there for everybody. Every time somebody needed somebody to talk to, hey man, you could call me. But when I went home, go to my room, I'll be sad, I'll be crying. Because I was facing my own demons. I was battling with my own depression. And I never wanted nobody to feel how I felt. So I made it my business to make everybody else around me feel good. Because I don't want nobody to ever feel the pain that it feels to be sad and to be depressed and to be down and out and just to feel hopeless. So I became that friend. I became that strong friend that everybody could count on when they needed something, when they needed just an advice, just somebody to listen to. But then again, like I said, when I needed somebody to listen to me, I had no one. I had no one that could understand me. I had no one that I could vent to. I had no one that I could cry to. I had no one that I could tell, yo, man, I feel alone today. So it wasn't until I started going, getting therapy and started seeking for help. And not even seeking for help. Therapy kind of came to me. I went to a job that required it because it was very traumatic, the things that we were dealing with. And it fell in my lap, right, to have therapy. But everybody isn't that lucky, right? Some people feel like therapy is for crazy people, which is the biggest lie in the world, But a lot of people feel like they're too good for therapy, or they don't need therapy. But a lot of us really do need to get to the core of what's causing that depression. So again, are you checking in on your friends? Are you giving them a call and having these deep conversations that could change and could uplift them and change the way they feel? Or are you just having these conversations about turning up and having fun and having these basic conversations? You're not even getting really to get to know the people you are around. Because for a long time, I kept a lot of people around me, but a lot of them truly didn't know me. They didn't know what I was going through at home. They didn't know that I was feeling depressed. They didn't know none of these things. So again, are you checking in on your friends? Are you checking in on your strong friends and giving them that call and being that shoulder that they need in times of need? Because sometimes people think that, you can only count on somebody for money or for things that, for money or for whatever, for the silliest things. But sometimes a person just needs a conversation. Sometimes a person just needs a shoulder to lean on. Sometimes a person just wants you to hear them out so they can vent. That's all a person want to do. Just, man, don't even say nothing. Just hear me. And the holidays can be very depressing for people. Some people don't have a family to celebrate Christmas with. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's all over TV. That's all you see. So it gets to you. It gets to me, because sometimes it reminds me of, damn, I'm single. I don't have any kids. I haven't even started my family yet. And I start thinking and I start drowning in my thoughts. And it's like, yo, there's no time frame for when you build your family. And sometimes I have to remind myself of that. And now I have a strong team around me that they tell me these things like, hey, man, it'll happen in God's timing. When God wants things to happen for you, trust and believe that they will happen. You just have to have faith and be patient. And now I understand these things. But imagine having not one person that you can vent to and express how you feel. Imagine how that feels for somebody in the holidays when all you seeing all day, every day is holiday movies and people spending time with their families and just being around a bunch of friends. Some people don't have that inner circle of a bunch of friends. I'm one of those people. I'm very selective of the people I keep around, so I don't have that many, and they're busy with their families because a lot of them already started their family. They have wife and kids. So imagine how I feel at times. So imagine how the friends that you have may feel that don't have none of that. That they're seeing their families and they feel like they don't want to be a burden to somebody. They don't want to call, they don't want to bother because they feel like, man, I'm being a burden. He's probably enjoying this time with his family. So make sure you reach out to them. Make sure you reach out to those strong friends. Make sure you reach out to those life of the parties because it could all be a mask, man. People are good at hiding things. I was one of those people that was great at hiding how I felt. Nobody knew I was depressed. Nobody knew I was down and out. But when I got home, I had to face myself. So imagine how many people are going through that right now. That they're just hiding their feelings, their emotions, and they're not showing anybody how they truly feel. People are afraid to talk about suicide. But suicide is real, man. Suicide is real. Sometimes people feel like that's the only way out. Like they're tired of feeling alone. They're tired of feeling depressed. And they feel like that's their only option. But imagine if they have somebody that understood a little bit more and gave them that call and just answered that phone call or just spoke to them and gave them that good advice. Like, yo, bro, man, it's going to be all right. I'm here with you. I'm here for you. Let's talk. And I'm not going to get off this phone till I know you feel uplifted. I'm not going to get off this phone. Matter of fact, I'm about to drive to your house right now. We're about to go for a ride somewhere. We just going to talk. Sometimes people need that, man. They need that extra push of somebody just showing them that they care and showing them that, yo, you're not alone. I never wanted somebody to feel like they were alone because I know how it felt to feel alone. That's the worst feeling in the world. To feel like you're alone in this world. I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. I tell everybody all the time, my inbox is open. If you feel like you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. And if I'm not busy doing whatever, I have time for you. I'll make time for you because I know that feeling. I know the feeling of thinking that you don't have nobody in this world. And even when you have people, like I'm fortunate that I have my mom. Sometimes I didn't want to see her suffer. So I didn't want to tell her, Mom, I'm stressing. Mom, I'm going through something. Because I know that makes her depressed or that makes her feel down. And I don't want my mom to feel down. So I swallowed all of that. So imagine how many people feel like I don't want her to be down because I'm down. So I'm going to swallow all of this. I'm going to swallow all this pain. You don't have to swallow that pain alone. And I'm here to tell you to create these safe zones with your friends. Let a friend confide in you and don't spread their business to everybody and make them and use what they told you against them. That's not a real friend. A real friend would not discuss anything that we talked about to anybody else. And that's what's wrong with that's what's wrong with society today. It's like you can't wait to go tell somebody what they confided you in. And that person, it took whatever they had left in them to tell you that. And you went, and you went ahead and told everybody what that person confided to you. Let's break those chains, y'all. Let's break those chains. If a person confides in you, keep that to yourself. Because I promise you, it took everything in the world for that person to say how they felt. So be that friend that's gonna give encouraging words of affirmations. Tell them, man, it's gonna be all right. I'm here for you. What can we do together to come out of this? How can we come out of this together and be better? Almost fell there. How can we be better? And it's like I said, today I didn't want to get up from my bed. It's my friend's birthday. I get down. He's not with us. But I remember why I started this. He's the reason I changed my life. So I got to keep going for the people that feel alone, for the people that are mourning, for the people that just feel hopeless. I am that hope for you. God put me in this earth to give the people hope. To give you guys hope, man. It's hope. I was down and out, and I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to sit here and lie like, yo, it's the days like today that I feel like, yo, man, I'm feeling a little down today. But I force myself because I want to be that example that you follow. I want to be a leader that people can follow and gain wisdom and knowledge. And all glory goes to God because I can't do this without him. He's the one that gives me the words. He the ones that provide for me. All glory goes to him. But I'm here to tell you again, you are not alone. You are not alone in this battle. And that's the reason why I came today. That's the reason why I got up from my bed and I said, nah, I gotta go shoot this episode. And then I prayed and I asked God give me words. And let these words be from you and not from me. And everything that I'm saying is from the heart. I don't script nothing. I don't practice nothing. Every episode is genuine from the heart because I speak from the heart. Everything that I say to you guys, I speak from the heart because I want you guys to heal with me. Heal with me. This is our healing journey. And we're going to heal together because together we could move mountains, right? So I'm going to say it again. Are you checking up on your friends? Are you following up with your strong friends? Are you reaching out now that it's the holidays and you know how depressing it can be for them? Are you calling them? Make sure you call today. And I challenge you guys to call your family members, your friends, and tell them I love you and I appreciate you. That's the challenge that I got for you guys. To call them and tell them, man, I love you and I appreciate you. Right? And I'm going to end up with that. Make sure you call somebody and tell them that you love them and you appreciate them. So you tuned in to Check Your Mental. It's your boy Jumpout L.O. I'm out.
People hate you when you speak the truth. They hate that shit. And shame on you if you mislead the youth. How you 35 with a missing tooth? You don't feed your kids, but you in the booth.